Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go racing. We are ready to rock and roll for round 2 of the LMP2 Championship here at Motive Racing. We are at Road America for this one. Road America, a staple venue in this LMP2 Championship. We've seen it for the last couple of seasons. It was the season finale 2 seasons ago. It was round 4 last season. It is now round 2. So it's getting closer to the start of the season each season we do, but we're consistently turning out at this beautiful track in the USA. And once again in this commentary box I'm joined by Iain tonight. So Iain, welcome along, good to have you alongside me for this one. How does it feel to get a break from the track and exercise your vocal cords a little bit.
Yeah, it feels good. It'd be better if I was able to see the action on track.
Ah, that doesn't sound good.
No.
What exactly has occurred here?
I've not got an invite.
Rightio then. Well, let's... This is a bit... Oh my god. Alright, okay, let's see if I can rectify this somewhat.
And you could have always told me that the stream is still game.
Cannot use this feature while broadcasting gameplay. Ah. Now I see where I might have a little problem here.
Fury just sent me out. Thank you very much, Fury.
Fury, you're a top man. I want to thank you. I want to give you a big hug, Fury. Thank you. Oh, so I'm so glad that somebody was listening to the stream. So Fury there, saving the day. Got to big up this man here. Currently lining up in 9th place at the moment. Fury CVK. His granddad, his mum, and his uncle regularly watch the streams, and he has just saved our commentary box nightmare tonight. As it looks like we're about to go racing here at Road America for the sprint race for round 2 of the season, race 3 here, and looks like we are underway. So we're going to be doing a formation lap once again, guys, for this one. So everyone's going to be getting themselves into order based on the championship standings from last week. So obviously we only have one round of the season, so we only have one round to go on in terms of the championship standings, but pretty much we're going to be reversing that order. And so the guys who didn't do so well in last week's race will be starting at the front for this one, and vice versa, the guys who finished prominently in the previous week's race will be towards the tail end for this one. I definitely didn't forget that we were doing a formation lap at the start there, guys. 100% wasn't about to get myself geared up ready for a race start. That definitely wasn't happening, and if you think that was happening, then you definitely need to revise your memory, because that definitely wasn't the case. You've clearly got some kind of issues with your brain if you think that was the case.
Well, I can try and tell you the lineup, but if somebody's not in the lineup yet, then the lineup should be Ben Parky for Fury and second.
Oh, Ian, I've just heard reports from the YouTube contingent that you might want to turn your microphone volume up just a teensy bit. Apparently it's a little bit quiet. You turn it up to the maximum volume, and then yeah, it should be good. And make sure you press X as well. If you press circle, then it doesn't register it. You have to press X after you've adjusted it. That is beautiful. We can hear a lovely amount of Ian at the moment.
I will start then.
Yeah, go for it.
Ben Parker will be taking us off from the start. Then coming up in second will be Fury CBK. Third, Flaky. Fourth, we have Smoky Devil. And then fifth, we have DJ Phil. Sixth, TJ Pompey. Randy comes up behind them. Eighth is Rick Dazzer. Ninth is Umpar. I don't believe G is here, is it? No,
G is unfortunately not present for tonight's race. Hopefully he's following this one with keen interest though.
Yeah, then we have we have Exmore pulling up behind Umpar, Unorthodox behind him, and Nicky rounding up the back of the pack.
And then we've also got a couple of late stand-ins for tonight as well, guys. They include Nando and Civic, so we wish these guys the best of luck, and obviously as late stand-ins they do have to start at the back, so it's going to be fascinating to see how those guys get on. But Maze Gamer leading these guys away. What on earth is he doing? It looks like Maze Gamer incurred a drive-through penalty for jumping the start, which has meant that he is driven clear of the rest of the pack in order to serve that drive-through before the race has commenced. So he's going to need to wait at the end of the pit lane for the whole pack to go by, which hopefully he does. As we see Ben Parkey about to go racing here for the round 2 of the season. It looks like Ben Parkey's put his foot to the floor. We are underway. Green here at Road America. Fury gets away nicely as well. Smoky Devil following him, and DJ Phil in 5th place. So Maze Gamer's going to have to wait for everyone to go by, and it looks like he is indeed. He's still in the pits at the moment. The whole pack absolutely charges by here. We've got 2 wide in the background here. It looks like DJ Phil trying to hold on to DJ Humpy. In the end, he holds on to that 4th place, and DJ Phil holds on to... Oh, TJ's going to get a run on him, coming out of the corner there. It looks like TJ's got that move, and KRB Sunday comes up into 5th place there as well. So DJ Phil losing a couple of positions there, coming between with turns 1 and 2. Ratchidas and Ugbar going side by side. It looks like Ugbar's got that position there. No, in fact, Ratchidas has actually moved up 2 positions. Ugbar, I think it's gone... Who's gone wide there? Somebody's gone very wide. Is that DJ Phil? It is Phil. Phil all over the place there, coming out of turn 2. But in the meantime, it's Ben Parkey leading the field by 0.8 of a second to Fury in 2nd place. We've got Smokey Devil. Look at Smokey's trying to fend off TJ Humpy at the moment. TJ gives me a little bit about the backside there. You can see TJ gave a bit of a bump there as he came through the corner. But he's still actually well between those guys. Has a little look to the inside coming onto the Corvette bridge, but he can't get the move at the moment. Zande sat in 5th place. Ratchidas, Ugbar, X-Mark running in 8th place, just behind Ugbar. We got Unorthodox trying to make gains here at the start of this race as well. So Unorthodox, we saw his lap time in practice here. I don't know if you saw, he was doing 1 minute 54 as he looked to be the class of the field in practice. So he's one to watch at the moment. He's Unorthodox, currently up into 9th place at the moment. As we see, it looks like X-Mark's gone wide. Is that X-Mark? It is indeed. He loses a couple of places there. He's dropped down to Unorthodox, Nando and Nicky all over the position. Oh no, it looks like it's that Ugbar. It is the Flying Dutchman. It's continuing his dreadful luck in this LMP2 championship. He is down to 12th place, now 13th on the opening lap of this Road America sprint race. What a disaster here for Ugbar. What does he have to do to catch a break here, Iain?
I really don't know, because as we saw from last week's race at Spa, he retired from the first race, and where did it finish in the second race? Did it finish the second race, or
I think he retired from the feature race, didn't he? Because he was parked up on the exit of the last sector for ages. I seem to remember. Oh, we see some cones flying absolutely everywhere there.
Yeah, and that was in the first race. I can't remember where he finished for the second. No, just check actually. He finished third
we see Unorthodox making a move here to the inside of Ratchidas. Can he make the move coming into turn 1? Ratchidas goes very late on the brakes, and Unorthodox is sure going to get a nice run out the corner. He's side by side in the foreground there. Looks like TJ tried to get the move done on Smokey over into the corner. Looks like Smokey's got off. Did TJ give him a bump on the backside there, Iain? It looked a little bit cheeky to me.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely did. So that was naughty there from TJ Humpy. Smokey down to 7th place in that little debacle. He's now stuck behind Maze Gamer, so this is a disaster here for Smokey Devil. But in the background we've got a battle going on between X-Mark and Nicky. Nicky looks to the inside here, coming up towards turn 3. Is he going to make a move on the brakes? I think maybe Smokey might have just about enough in hand at the moment, but he's looking at... Oh, X-Mark goes very late on the brakes, gives Smokey a little bit of a bump there. Smokey's going to not be happy with this driving as we see Nicky making a move to the inside of X-Mark, but X-Mark tries to get him up with 3 wide coming out the corner bridge, and in the end Nicky has to back out of it, but it looks like Nicky runs into him. Nicky and X-Mark off the track, and it looks like we've got Nando getting involved here as well. Civic gets through. It looks like X-Mark there down to 13th place in that one. Disaster for X-Mark, and Nicky managed to get through that unscathed just about. Smokey will not be happy with some of the driving we saw there, both from Maze Gamer and from X-Mark as well.
Oh, better that back end bump from TJ Humpy as well.
Oh, he's TJ going wide! TJ into the barriers! And it looks like Ratchidas has got his way through up into 4th place, so we saw those guys battling just a lap ago. It looked incredibly close as they came down the pit straight. Ratchidas has got that position back off TJ Humpy that he lost. Zande is closing on this battle, but Ben Parkey, we haven't spoken much about him, Iain. Unbelievable job. He's 5 seconds ahead at the end of lap 3.
Yeah, that's on a track like this. I want that. It's once you get into a groove, it's very easy to get ahead and just forget about the pack behind. You just get into those, those lines. You just get into the right braking points, and you're just off compared to what it was late when they try. Go around the corners and trying to focus on everybody else as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredibly difficult when you're going side by side with somebody else, and you've got to focus on that braking point, and also making sure that you're taking the best possible radius through the corner. You're absolutely right. But
I think Nando's had an accident.
Oh no! What's happened to Nando? Yeah, he's way back down. He's 28 seconds off the race lead. I don't know what happened there. He is closing back onto the... Oh no! TJ Humpy's lost it! TJ is rounded into the barriers, and look at that! Minus a front bumper, a front wing, and a rear wing. That car looks like even a scrapyard would say no thank you to that. That is a total mess on TJ Humpy. And if we had physical damage in this series, then I dare say his race would be long over by this point. Thankfully only visual damage here in his LMP2s, so he's able to drive that absolute literal car crash around like it's absolutely nothing. But a real shame there for TJ Hompey, down to 14th place, 35 seconds off of the race lead. It's going to be very difficult for him to get some good points here in this race, certainly.
It would appear that we have a fight between Xmart and Ugbar.
Oh, let's have a look here. Yep, the Flying Dutchman is absolutely all over the back of Xmart at the moment, but he can't quite get the move done for the time being. Xmart looks like he's doing a very good job here of fending off Ugbar at this point. In the background we can also see Smokey closing up onto the back of Civic now. It's looking incredibly close between these two, but at the moment Smokey, just like Ugbar up ahead of him, not quite able to make the move on his rival at this particular point. But incredibly close racing here as we see Smokey getting onto the grass a little bit, having him swerve to the inside, can't quite make the move on Civic at this point. In the foreground we can see there Ugbar still stuck behind Xmart. Xmart looks like he's pulled out a little bit of a gap here coming through the final sector though, as these guys come into the last corner now and out onto the pit straight. Oh, Xmart's had a bit of a moment there. Ugbar's now side by side with him. He's going to try and drive around the outside here, Ian.
Oh.
Here he goes.
Ugbar is definitely getting the put down.
He's going to try and get the side draft. Surely, no he's not. They're keeping a wide berth of each other, probably due to the incidents they've had on this first lap or the first few laps. They certainly don't want to engage each other too much, but Ugbar not quite able to make the most of that. It looks like Xmart just had better straight line speed there coming down the pit straight.
Yeah. Well, they're both in the same car, but yeah, they are.
So he must,
one setup's better than the other.
Yeah, he must have a lower downforce setup or something, but Ugbar does seem to have the pace coming through the corners, so possibly he's got some more downforce set up on that car, whereas Xmart's more set up for the straights, for the higher speed sections. Oh, we see Xmart going wide, and Ugbar's up into P8. Incredible stuff there. Ugbar very much capitalises on Xmart's little mistake there, and he's up in position. So good stuff there from the Flying Dutchman. He's up into 8th place. He's got 7 seconds up the road to Zande and Nicky, who do appear to be battling at the moment. Zande and Nicky separated by absolutely nothing out on the track, and Nicky last time around was 4 seconds quicker than Zande. So at the moment the momentum is very much with Nicky here in this battle, but can he find a way through? Catching up is one thing, but overtaking is certainly a very different kettle of fish.
Well, it looks like enough of that is, you know, it's running up to his promise of what you were talking about in practice. He's holding the fastest lap of a 1:54.1. Oh
yeah, he's incredibly quick at the moment, and he's closing up onto the back of Fury, only 9 seconds off of the race leader Ben Parkey. So with 6 laps left to go, he'd have to lap about 1.5 seconds, 1.6 seconds faster than the race leader if he wants a chance of winning this race. I mean, it would be a hell of a task, especially when you consider that Ben Parkey's lapping in a 1:54 himself. Unorthodox would probably need Ben Parkey to make a couple of mistakes in this second half of this sprint race if he were to take the victory. I think it's a little bit beyond him, but certainly Fury's P2 could be very much within Unorthodox's grasp at the moment.
Yeah, well, Fury is lapping 2 seconds behind Unorthodox at the minute.
Yeah, he is, and at the moment he's really making inroads, so I reckon in a lap or so's time Unorthodox will be closing up onto the sphincter of Fury. But for the time being we can see Zande and Nicky currently separated by not very much at all. These guys just coming up towards turn 3 at the moment, but I think Nicky might be just a little bit too far back to go for a move at the moment. Yeah, you can see there at least a second separating those guys coming into the braking zone. But absolutely unbelievable action here in the opening few laps at Road America for the sprint race for round 2 of Motive Racing's LMP2 Championship. This is race 3 of the season here, and we have had an absolutely incredible race so far. It really has been some of the best action here live on the Motive Racing channel. If you guys like what you see, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you enjoy, and go to www.motiveracing.com if you want to get involved in the on-track action and be a part of what you see these guys engaging in at the moment. Some of the best, fastest, cleanest sim racing, the most authentic sim racing experience on the PlayStation 4 platform. We've got leagues on Project Cars 2 and ACC. So if that tickles your fancy, if that stuff is any of your cup of tea, then make sure you come and join us. As I say, motiveracing.com. I've never talked so fast in my life, jeez. And it looks like Zande's up into P5 here. He's got ahead of Maze Gamer. It looks like Nicky. What's happened to Nicky? Well, Nicky just briefly dropped behind Maze Gamer there. Maze Gamer's now behind Nicky, so it looks like those two briefly exchanged positions, and we see there Maze Gamer driving around the outside and Nicky coming into the last turn, so Nicky's obviously had a problem here. He was right up ahead of Zande a few moments ago, I believe, wasn't he? So
then we've got a car coming up behind that pack as well.
yeah, Flying Dutchman definitely closing in on these guys. See what the lap times were last time around. Nicky did a 2-minute dead, so he's obviously lost a bit of time out there somewhere. He was on the back of Zande.
They were Clegg parking on Orthodox. Both of them were actually scores of shooting last time round.
How strange. If Unorthodox hadn't made that mistake, he would have closed a little bit on Ben Parkey. That could have been his opportunity to pile the pressure on, but unfortunately unable to capitalise on that. But interestingly though, Ian, Fury has responded to Unorthodox's pressure. He's now lapping a second quicker than Unorthodox, so Fury looking good here for this P2. If he can just keep his head, keep doing what he's doing. And I want to ask you, Ian, because you personally, you're a good friend of Fury. You obviously, you chat to him quite a bit. You know, you have your little party chats and stuff. And I want to know, do you know any of Fury's secrets? How he's prepared for these LMP2s? Are you willing to spill any juice here live on air, or are you going to keep your cards to your chest?
If there was any, then I would, but unfortunately, I've not really heard of him practicing anything for the LMP2. His main focus for practice has been the GT3s and the GT3s, the Clios. Oh, who's that?
Oh, that's a black car.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
it's been the GT3s, the Clios, and the GTEs have been a main focus for practice. So right now, this is just jumping in and going ahead.
Right, so in that case, you've really got to give a credit to him, because he's jumped into this LMP2 car tonight. Flash the lights there. He knows we're watching him. He knows we're talking about him. But
do a flap.
Bin it, bin it, bin it, bin it.
The ISS is waiting for you. Turn your lights off. Come on, it's daytime.
Pussy, I'm joking.
Oh, no.
I've got to stop. I've got to stop. I've got to stop.
Yeah.
Snap back into.
Thank you, Fury. He's turned his lights off. It does it every time. It does it every time. He keeps his lights on when he's behind it, and annoys the feck at him.
But he's doing a good job at the moment.
Oh.
Fury's doing a great job tonight, man. He's you know,
Oh, hold on, we've got somebody in the pits.
What's going on here? Zande's coming to the pits. No, man. Oh my goodness, now I know why. Look at that spaceship.
Yeah. That just reminds me of G's car last week at Spa.
That thing has been through the wars, I'll tell you what. Look at that. Just so
and bang.
Reparo.
Oh, and DJ Phil.
Wingardium Leviosa. So Ben Parkey currently leading this race by 8 seconds. Fury is now losing a bit of time there to Unorthodox. I would imagine he's probably absolutely in stitches with the... What are these guys talking about? These...
Get your lights off, come on! It's daytime! He's probably sitting there laughing right now. I'm just annoying him now.
There we go, he's turned it off now. It's alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's all good. It's all good.
We'll change cameras in your fucking seat, stop it! He knows what to do.
He's just winding you up now. Oh look, Unorthodox doing a cheeky little wink for the camera in the background there as these guys come over the line. Is Unorthodox going to have a chance coming into turn 1 though? It looks like he's having a little look to the inside, trying to distract Fury in the mirrors, but Fury having absolutely none of it at the moment. You saw those guys just coming around to put a lap on what appeared to be DJ Phil. So DJ Phil there was just coming out of the pits, presumably for some lengthy repairs in the pit box, and not quite sure what those repairs were about. But Unorthodox still unable to make this move on Fury by the looks of it here. It's very close racing, but Fury responding where it's needed.
Yeah, he's brought up the gap again in those first two corners, and he's extended that a little bit more. He's definitely got a really good setup for these corners.
Yeah, and he's absolutely flying at the moment. He really is. It's an impressive drive from the young lad. We saw not the best of races in the GT3s earlier on, but he's more than making up for it here in his LMP2.
Well, it definitely did well in the sprint race, because obviously,
yeah, sprint. No, I was going to say the sprint he did well, but the feature weight was a disaster.
Oh no, it was that back, one of the back corners that he kept on losing on. But in the first race, it was the first time that Team ER have actually, no, Team EF or something like that, have actually been able to get a podium in the GT3s.
Yeah, it was, and oh, we see it. I don't know what's gone wide. He's almost gone into the barrier. I think he just clipped the barrier a little bit there. He definitely kicked up a lot of the grass on the left-hand side of the track, but he's lost a bit of time there too. Fury in the process. Last time around was a 1 minute 54.9 for Unorthodox, but this time around it's going to be a lot slower than that. Fury definitely responding to that pressure from Unorthodox. These guys are just coming around the last turn now to start the penultimate lap. Ben Parkey is on lap 10 of 11 here in this race. What fantastic action we have seen so far in this LMP2 Championship round. Sorry, Iain, go on.
Just one thing I wanted to mention about Fury during the end of the sprint race is I was trying to get him to come in for his interview, but he was just too nervous to. He didn't want because he didn't want to be listening to himself on the stream. He was just too nervous.
Oh no! Don't Fury, don't be. Oh, you shouldn't have told me. You shouldn't have said that, Iain.
Oh well.
Oh no, I'm joking. It's all right. Honestly, Fury, you can jump in the box. Though. We're just your mates, you know. Well, I mean, that's what I
tried to tell him. I tried to tell him. It's just like talking to each other. Like you're just asking questions.
You're just jumping in a party chat with your mates. That's all it is. But,
yeah, I tried to bribe him if I gave a call to afterwards, but he didn't take it.
He's lost the car. No, Unorthodox into P2. Unorthodox into some clean air. Fury's lost the car there, coming through the corner. I think he just got a little bit too much onto the throttle. I don't think he tagged the grass. He was a bit on the curb, but that just unsettled the balance of the car a little bit. He's down to P3, still in a good podium spot though, Iain. So he's going to be bringing home some good points. Yeah, 100%. You know, still a good performance from Fury. Just very unfortunate there.
To finish that race.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hell of a driver, Fury.
What a better way to get to finish than get a podium.
That's it. Podium is always what you want, and you can get it in that top 3. Then you've shown that you've got the skills to pay the bills. Certainly, we'll be hoping to get a quick word with Ben, Dan, and Fury in the post-race. That is indeed if those 3 guys are the 3 podium finishers. Obviously, if we get a lot of them bins it into the wall, then we could be seeing Ratchidas or even the Flying Dutchman on the podium. Hold on to your horses, guys. Don't take this as concrete just yet, because anything can happen here on this final lap. Although it is looking increasingly likely like this man Ben Parkey will be taking home the maximum points here in this sprint race. Unorthodox will most likely be coming home in second, and Fury, I'd say he's pretty likely to be bringing it home in third as well.
Well, if he doesn't get those lights off, he won't be able to race. He won't have the vision to see in the next race.
That's true. Yeah, his lights will run out. Fury, you've got to look after those LEDs, mate. Seriously, they run out pretty quick.
Yeah, because they would be flung at your feet. Oh, yeah, you better stop flashing and get the lights off and rave, boy.
He's showing off now, man.
Yeah, he's getting too cocky.
Exactly, that's what I'm going to say.
I'll take the bad out of that car for the next race, don't you worry.
He's got 8 seconds back to Ratchidas. Fury, you got to watch it, son, because if you mess about too much, you'll be falling back into the clutches of him. So we've got a comment from Simplay Motorsport. I believe that's Matthew Duff in there, and the comments are commentator for both the touring cars and the Clios. And he also is the owner of Simplay Motorsport as well. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you check out Simplay Motorsport and drop a subscription onto them. Like some of their videos as well. In fact, like all of their videos if you've got the time in the day to do so. If not, make sure you make a note of their next stream and drop a like on it when it comes live, as we're watching the race leader Ben Parkey coming out of the last corner up the hill towards the line. He's going to take maximum points here in this sprint race for round 2 of the LMP2. It's his first race of the season. He missed the first round last week at Spa. He's going to try and make up for it and gains the points deficit that he's lost out in that first round. Unorthodox comes over in P2. Good result from Dan in this race. He'll be a contender for Ben Parkey in the feature.
Mr. Flashy.
Here comes Mr. Show Off himself over the line to complete the podium. Fury, make sure that you keep your lights off for the next race, mate, unless it's in the night, in which case you can have them on. We won't.
Yeah, because
We'll
in
let
real
you off
life
on
you
that
would
one.
actually get you would actually get a penalty for that. I'm not sure you would you?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
No,
think
no. There's
I
nothing
think
in the
you would.
rules. Is there any? I don't even know, mate. To be fair, I don't know. You'll have to ask G. I don't
No,
know.
I'm talking about in real life motorsport. They actually have your night lights on during the day.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
I think so. So it's distracting towards other drivers.
Could be. Could have a
Yeah.
point. Nicky comes over 8th place. So we saw Mays get. Oh, sorry. So let me go through the order. Ben Parkey takes the win. Unorthodox second. Fury completing the podium there. Ratchet in fourth. Oakbar the Flying Dutchman coming back nicely at the end. Lapping very quickly in the 55s towards the end of that race. Comes home in 5th. Mace Gamer finished in 6th. X Mart 7th. Nicky came over in 8th place. Smoky Devils finished in 9th. Nando's completed the top 10. TJ Humphrey just coming over the line in 11th place. There he is. Zande is going to be the last man to finish the lead lap. DJ Phil a lap down, unfortunately, on the race leader Ben Parkey there. So here comes Zande up the hill for the final time. Got a few comments coming in. No, it's been a tricky one for Zande in this one. Got a few comments coming in. Simplay Motorsport saying yes, unorthodox and Fury's. Fury's granddad saying well done Fury despite the distractions. What
yeah,
distractions?
he's the one who was distracting us.
We was support Fury. Don't blame us, Fury's granddad. It was just support. We're getting behind him. We're just bigging him up.
He was trying to trigger me with flashing. He knows how much that annoys me.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It was Fury was trying to wind you up just as much as you were trying to wind him up.
No. He was trying to wind me up. I was just trying to get him to race properly, but now he decided to be a little bit too cocky, flash his lights, and try to nearly crash.
No, Ian, you were trying to wind each other up. Come on, mate. Come on.
No, that's agreed to disagree.
Brilliant stuff there. Great banter in the comments section. We're seeing Fury saying that's just disrespectful.
And how is that disrespectful? You know exactly how much that winds me up, especially when we're on track even during the day. I ask you to turn your lights off.
Damn. Dan Davis there in the comments saying thanks Fury, well done Dan Davis to Simply Motorsport on the P2 there. But unorthodox, I reckon it's going to be a contender for this win in the feature race, Ian, 100%.
I feel like that once we get further into the championship, that unorthodox and Ben are definitely going to be two strong contenders for the championship.
Oh, absolutely. But Ben has lost a round here in the opener at Spa, so he's going to be playing a bit extra catch up over these next 5 rounds. Well, 4.5 now. We've just had the sprint race here. But guys like G obviously missing around this week. We don't know if he's going to be around for the rest of the championship. He's requested to be added to the reserve list. We've also got guys out on the track like, I don't know, maybe Fury or even Oakbar. If he can get his act together and start putting some consistent performances in and stop having so many problems, he could also be a contender as well. But we just don't know how it's going to pan out, guys. But regardless, we are going to go for the feature race qualifying session in a few moments' time. These guys are just going to take a quick break, grab some drinks and have a cigarette, whatever they need to do, go to the toilet, all of that good stuff, and then we'll be back on in a few moments' time, so stay tuned. Back in a sec. Ian, I didn't get to order my pizza, so I need to basically, yeah, what happened was Action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We just welcome back, everyone. We just wanted to quickly address, well, Iain wants to address some events that happened today that touch particularly close to his heart. So Iain, go ahead.
Well, as many of you have probably heard from the news or various social media platforms, that we have lost a very well-known actor by the name of Sean Connery. We're probably known as the very first James Bond. He was very much a ladies' man, but especially that voice of his. You know, he was a fantastic guy. You know, born in Edinburgh. You know, he lived to a really good age of 90, and that, given what's going on lately, it's a fantastic age. And you know, we just want to express our condolences to Sean Connery's family, everybody that was close to him, friends and family. You know, we're sorry to hear of his passing, and you know, he was a fantastic man. You know, he touched millions worldwide, and you know, his legacy will always live on through those songs.
Well said, Iain, and I can't profess to knowing too much about him, but seemed like a hell of an actor and such a cool guy as well, from what I've seen in various clips of him doing the rounds on Snapchat earlier today. So absolutely, definitely lost a gem today. Looks like, but yeah, no, absolutely. I didn't know he was born in Edinburgh though. I am surprised, because watching some of those clips, you know, the accents that he was doing seemed so. He was obviously a hell of an actor, because obviously you could tell that he was incredibly versatile in the people that he could play. You know, he didn't just play people who were Scottish. Obviously he could do lots of different voices. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, it just shows the talent that the man had.
Oh yeah, he was able to make put on, you know, many different personas. I did do a wee bit of research on him a few years back for God knows what reason, and I just found out he was born in Edinburgh, and it's sad to see a fellow Scotsman go down, but he's lived a fantastic life. With many different accomplishments within that life, and he will seriously be missed by everybody that knows him.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like we are just coming to the end of this qualifying session, guys. Welcome back if you are just joining us for the first time this evening. We're about to go racing for our feature race there. You can see Ben Parkey at the top of that leaderboard. Not very far ahead, Iain. Looks like the pack's pretty close at the front. Ben Parkey, Unorthodox and Ugbar separated by 6 tenths. Yeah, Unorthodox actually just doing the fastest lap there right at the end of the session. So that's brilliant from Unorthodox. Didn't see him coming up on the line, but 6 tenths separating the top three. It was 3 tenths until Unorthodox just came over with that time. Ogbar's going to be hoping he can finally catch a break maybe in this one after a not so great start to the season. Richie, it's great to have him out there at the moment, lining up in P5. I'm surprised to see him in 5th. I would have expected Richie to be a little bit higher up in the order, but I'm sure we'll be seeing a progress from him in the race. Jamie Brazier says good evening, welcome along Jamie Brazier, good to have you in the comments section. If you guys haven't seen Jamie Brazier, he's an incredibly quick driver in the GT3s. He races over at Simplay Motorsports Pro-Am series, and he pretty much does a walkover every single week in that series. He really should be in their Pro series. Me and Matt always have a bit of banter on the commentary saying he really shouldn't be in this league, but good to have you, Jamie, watching us live on the stream. Let us know in the comments who your pick is for this for this feature race victory. Unorthodox, Ben Parkey, Ugbar, all contenders, but Mace Gamer and Richie is the reigning champion of the LMP2 division. So Richie could definitely be a shout here. Racing as a reserve tonight, didn't sign up for the full championship, but lots of guys out there who can take the win. Nicky and Fury, both very much capable of finishing on the top spot as well. So I think we've got a hell of a race lined up for this one.
Yeah, we always do. The one thing people do need to remember is the race cannot be won on the first lap, on the first corner or the first lap.
Oh, absolutely.
How bad things get. But you know, at this point it's down to anybody. So it can happen to anybody. You know, X-Mart, unfortunately, he did get a one grid place penalty, and I believe Smokey Dell got a 2 place grid penalty. So it's not going to help their causes, being 2 places down and 1 place down respectively. So, regardless of what happens, why those people could still be in contention for a race win here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to address one thing. I just briefly saw our subscriber count go up to 330 and then drop back down to 329, so I'm really upset that someone unsubscribed, but anyway.
It wasn't me. It was not me.
Anyway, no, it's fine, I'm fine. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Talk about it?
I'm alright. 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 So anyway.
It's okay to cry, man.
We're
It's
about
okay to cry.
So we're about to go racing here for this feature race anyway. Dan Davis in the comments said, I'm too busy to leave. Jamie Brazier saying unorthodox for the win. Looks like Dan Davis is laughing at me. So it looks like we're about to go racing here for this feature race. Ah, God. Right, so unorthodox on the right hand side of your screen. We've got Ben Parkey on the left with Ugbar and Mayfair behind these guys. Here we go.
Lights
out and we're underway here at Road America. It looks like a good start there from Ben Parkey. Gets away nicely. Unorthodox there in the second place of the start. Just trying to get in the slipstream if he can and trying to get a run coming up towards turn 1. Ugbar is already up into P3 ahead of Mace Gamer coming up towards the corner. Richie trying to make progress here. Fury's up into 4th place. Fury up the inside into turn 1. Can he make it move? It looks like Fury's got the move. He's up into P3 already. So great start from Fury, but it looks like we've got an instant in the back. Richie's down to P10. Richie's all the way down to the back of the pack, and Ugbar, this man cannot catch a break. Ugbar is back down to last place at turn 1 here in this race. Absolutely gutting there for Ugbar. DJ Phil, Nicky, TJ Humpy, all in all sorts of problems there coming through turn 1 and 2. That's a disaster there for those guys. Ben Parker leading the field just ahead of Unorthodox though. Oh, looks like Ben goes a little bit wide. Unorthodox gets that position on the exit of turn 3, coming under the Corvette bridge. So Unorthodox finds himself in P1 here at the start of this race. Ben Parker loses the lead. Fury made that start up into P3. It looks like he gets a little bit wide there, but he holds on to P3 for the time being. Mace Gamer trying to fend off Smoky Devil in the battle for 4th and 5th. We've got Ratchet Ass holding off Nando just about in that battle for 6th and 7th at the moment, but Nando looks like he's actually losing time to Ratchet Ass. Ratchet Ass may have just made that move on him actually. X-Mark currently running in 8th place, just ahead of Nicky. Looks like Richie has got himself back up into 10th after dropping way down the field in the opening couple of corners. He's just made that move there on Nicky, so Richie up a position. DJ Phil and Civic battling over 11th and 12th places. TJ Humpy and the Flying Dutchman now 25 seconds off of the race lead after putting it on P3 in qualifying.
And when Ugbar's defence coming through the second corner, TJ Humpy did in fact nudge him off the track.
Yes, he did indeed. It was a little bit suspect there.
But we did lose Zandy from the race, unfortunately.
Oh no, that is a real shame there. Zandy unfortunately out of the race there on the very first lap of this race. It's gutting to see there for him. It looks
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I know this story is getting old, but I swear to God, Fury turned those lights off.
We can't get away from once again, we can't get away from this topic.
It's just annoying, man.
It's this thing. It's this thing, man. The thing is, the more you get wound up about it, the more he's going to do it. Because he knows he's winding you up. He knows he's winding you up. He's going to carry on doing it. You don't understand.
Can we make it a rule? Can we please make it a rule that everybody that has a lights on
he's going to keep doing it, Ian. He's going to keep doing it. Lights on. Cheeky looky.
Yeah, he's turned them off. Thank you.
We'll be back on in a minute, Ian. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, yeah, but the cameras are independent. I can keep my eye on them.
Yeah, you can see there. Ian's trying to. He's trying to coax the cockiness out of Fury. He's trying to make him into a bigger, stronger, more mature man. But Fury, unfortunately, quite young still, and just is having none of it, which is, you know, his prerogative, I guess. And also leads this race. He's pulling away by Ben Parkey at the moment. 2.5 seconds is the gap between those guys, and it looks like.
I swear to God, Fury.
He's doing it again. He's doing it again.
I'm making that. Everybody from now on, anybody that had their lights on during a day race is getting a 10-point penalty.
Almost quit the session. Smoky Devil's still running in P4 at the moment. It looks like the top three are definitely pulling away from the rest of the pack at this point. We got Ratchet sat in 5th. Nando trying to fend off Richie for everything he can. Richie's made good progress in this one though, Ian. Obviously he fell to the back at the start, but he's making gains here in this race. On the back of Ratchet. Always receive Nando even. And we see Nando kicking up the cones there, coming through the penultimate corner into the last turn now. Richie might fancy his chances coming down the pit straight here. You can see he's definitely got the slipstream. Is he going to have the closing speed though?
Well, that makes the word is that makes him flag in the back of Richie's car does add an extra 10 mile an hour, so.
Oh, here we go, up to the inside there. It looks like Richie's got the move done into turn 1, and it looks like Nando very low on the brakes, but he goes wide, and that's allowed Richie up the inside and up into P6. Very nicely done there from Richie, up in position.
Very nicely done. I don't know if you know this, but that car is not in fact powered by fuel, it is actually powered by tequila.
Tequila? Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? No, Richie's French. I'm sure it's not powered by tequila. It's probably what's a good French alcohol?
It's got a Mexican flag on it, so.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point, actually. I hadn't thought of that. I never thought of that. Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, you're probably right, to be fair. I know that tequila's pretty good for when... I don't know if anybody has ever had this. If anyone's a G29 user out there, and you've ever had squeaky pedals or anything like that, one great tip is pouring a bottle of tequila on them, and that does actually tend to stop the squeakiness. It does, however, waste a good bottle of tequila, and also, if you get it on your floor, then it tends to smell a bit and stain. So, if you value your floor or your tequila, then I wouldn't advise it, but it certainly does help with the squeakiness of the pedals.
Well,
I'm not speaking from experience in this instance, though. I am speaking from... I'm mentioning this because of a friend telling me this. It's not a personal experience.
Yeah. Well, me personally, I don't drink, so it wouldn't really be a waste of tequila. So, what I want to do then is I can easily put a bucket under the pedals, and whatever comes out, I'll give it to you. Yeah,
I mean that sounds good, but to be fair, I'm not massively on drinking myself. When I do drink, I tend to go a little bit over the top, but it's a rare occasion. Yeah, it looks like Ratchet has had a bit of a moment there. I don't know what's happened to him, but he saw there.
It had an accident on the last corner.
Yeah, it ran into all sorts of problems there coming down the pit straight. So Nando up into P6 there. You saw Richie going by up into 5th. Richie's going to be hoping to make some progress in this race. He's currently sat in P5 at the moment. Currently 20 seconds off of the race lead. Racing as a ringer tonight. So he's not really got anything to lose in terms of points. But obviously pride very much at stake. He is the reigning champion of this LMP2 division. So he's going to want to make sure that he conducts himself in the best possible way, and as I said earlier, he's racing as a reserve tonight, so he's not a permanent driver.
He's had even more of a moment. He's still back 46 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
He's gained 3 positions.
Yeah, so the Flying Dutchman's certainly on a charge at the moment. He's right up the chuff here of Xmart. He's in a sandwich between Xmart and what appears to be Maze Gamer as well. Seeing Keegan Welsh here in the comments saying, "Oi oi!" Welcome along, Keegan Welsh. Currently we're watching Ugbar right behind Xmart, but looks like he's unable to make the move quite at the moment. You see Maze Gamer just waiting in the wings, but Maze Gamer minus a front wing and a front bonnet as well. As we see Ugbar making a little look to the inside there of, look at Maze Gamer wide! Oh no, he's off onto the gravel and almost hit the tyre barrier. He's just about to keep it out of the wall there. But Xmart and Ugbar still battling over this P9 and 10 position here. And Xmart's lost it! And Ugbar runs to the back of him! Oh no! Oh! Xmart, Ratchidas and Ugbar all coming together there. A big crash as they came through the fight, coming into the final sector there. It looks like Ugbar's managed to get through into 8th place. Xmart in 9th. Maze Gamer has dropped a little bit of time to those guys though, but Ugbar manages to get a free ticket pretty much through that.
Oh, that's Ratchidas are only just moving the game. As we have
Simple Motorsport. Simple Motorsport. Ugbar needs church.
But looks like we have lost TJ Humphrey from this race as well.
That's a real shame there for TJ Humphrey. He had a turbulent opening couple of laps here to this race. But Simple Motorsport, I want to tell you one man who has definitely been to church over this last week, and that is Unorthodox. Earlier on this earlier on in the day. We did actually send him an invite over to the GT3 race, but he said to us, look guys, I'd love to join you from the GT3s, but I'm put my eggs into one basket for this one. I really want to focus on the LMP2s because I've been practicing all week for this one. I just want to make sure that I've got my setup and my strategy nailed down, and Unorthodox has certainly been doing that so far. He is bossing things out the front here in this feature race. He was unlucky in the sprint race, found himself a little bit too far behind to really challenge Ben Parkey, but certainly has got his foot to the floor and really made an impression so far in this race.
It looks like Fury's actually falling back into the grasp of the Smoky Devil right now.
Yeah, he certainly is. So Fury's got to watch out. His rearview mirrors will be looming large with that car of Smoky Devils pretty shortly, I would imagine. Smoky Devil is lapping pretty quickly, I'd say. 0.3 of a second faster than Fury on that previous lap. Just seeing some comments coming in. I don't think so's in place, says Smurf J. Yeah, I think that Ugbar doesn't. I think Ugbar goes the other way on that one, mate, to be fair. You guys looking forward to Thursday? So Keegan Welsh says no. Fury's granddad says Unorthodox has his lights on, Ian. Oh, Ian, have you seen that?
Unorthodox? Really?
Yeah, look at this, Ian.
Unorthodox?
Just have a look at this. Look at
no.
Look at this. Look at that. Look
bad, very bad. Very
look
bad.
At that. Look
very,
at that.
very bad.
No, Ian, you set yourself up so badly, mate. Every time you're commentating, this is just going to be people just going to be flashing their lights.
Unorthodox now has an official 10-point another 10-point penalty now.
The stewards have determined that Unorthodox will be disqualified from Motive Racing's LMP2 Championship for excessive light flashing.
Fury.
And Fury as well.
I saw that. I'm going for everybody right now.
Smurf J says Ugbar just needs a cigarette and a whiskey. Beardy's Life saying Nicky's not happy with that race. People need to wait before returning to the track. Certainly, I think that was Nicky there himself commenting on that one. He has retired from the session. Very unfortunate there for him. Hopefully that he will be putting in a steward's inquiry and we'll be able to deal with that one firsthand and see to any issues that happened in that race. Fury flashing his lights there. He knows we're watching him. He knows that Ian's going to be triggered by any behaviour of that nature.
The stewards have reviewed every other driver on the track and have determined that Unorthodox and Fury are both going to gain 10 points, a 10-point penalty each.
Simpay Motorsport saying they do them at Big Boy Brazier's church. He's had a few after the amount of disconnections. This is brilliant. I'm loving this, guys. Keep them coming in the comments section as we see Fury getting a little bit loose there onto the grass. That might allow Smoky Devil to get a bit of a sniff here of this final podium spot. These guys 7 seconds clear of Richie at the moment, but Richie really struggling to get the consistency in. Last time around, Richie lapping in the 2-minute ones, so he's going to have to start putting in the laps lap after lap if he wants to have a chance here of taking a podium spot. He's about 8 seconds off of Fury at the moment as these guys come over the line to start lap 7 of this race, but they're both falling behind from the two leaders. Unorthodox has got a 5-second gap to Ben Parkey, but it's 18 seconds back to Fury in P3.
When is the... Right, we're on lap 7, so one more lap and the pit lane will be officially open for all drivers to come in and complete their mandatory pit stops.
Oh no, what's happened here? Oh, is that a back marker?
What?
Is that DJ Phil? Yeah, it is. That's DJ Phil. Unfortunately, DJ Phil appears to have binned the car coming through that little precinct on the main straight coming up to the Sargento Bridge, so just guys be careful here because Phil is stranded by the looks of it. I don't know if he's run out of fuel or whether he's parked up. Let's have a look.
No, he's got 57.6.
So he should have approximately 15 or 16 laps of fuel in that car, so that's a real shame there for Phil. I think Keegan Welsh is saying in the comments he thinks that he's finished. I think you might be right there, Keeg, because I'm not 100%, but we'll get word on that. Oh no, hold on. No. Oh, no.
He's moving again.
Oh, it looks like no. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
No,
hey,
we're off and running, and they're off. DJ Phil once again back in the game. Good to see. He's away on a walk, says King. Well, he's got back from that walk anyway. He'd probably have to meet someone on the bridge and then jump back in the car. That's probably it.
Yeah.
He's probably like probably got someone. He's probably signing autographs on that bridge. Jump back in the car, off driving again. Good to see DJ Phil giving some time It's good to see him giving the fans a bit of his time tonight. Good on DJ Phil.
And he probably had he probably took a slow walk back, just having a quick smoking bit in between.
He's having a cigarette and whiskey now. Oh, brilliant.
What does actually, he's still smoking it right now, but he's got his visor up and he's got the window down.
We need to make a song about Phil, you know. He's DJ Phil, he's DJ Phil, he's having a beer and he's having a spliff, or something like that, I don't know.
Oh shit, here comes a tree.
Oh, I can make a really distasteful joke about that. I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say something really outrageous there, but I'm not going to. That would have been horrible.
I shouldn't be swearing, but sometimes you can't help it.
No, I know. I mean, it's luckily, you know, it's not. We're not at the big time yet. Once we're at the big time, we'll have to keep it PG. But for the time being, we can get away with a little bit of tomfoolery. As we see, oh wait, Fury's back up into P3 there. We saw the Smoky Devil taking the position off him a few moments ago, but Fury has dived back up the inside and he's into third place once again. You can see Fury doing a cheeky wink for the cameras there.
I'm not saying it.
Well, he's doing a cheeky wink now, and he's not doing a full lights on. He's turned one of them off.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
One of the lights has been turned off, probably not again. Oh no, there's Smoky lost the car! Smoky spinned it, he's into the barriers! And he's lost lots of time. He might fall back into the clutches of, in fact, Richie's ahead of him, so Richie's up into fourth. Where is Civic in relation to Smoky Devil? I think he might be closing in here. Where's Smoky in relation to Civic? You can see there Smoky. Oh, Civic's going to be right up his chuff in a few moments' time. The Flying Dutchman making good progress in this race. Smurf J will be pretty happy with Oakbar at the moment, lapping in the 1 minute 59s. He should be closing in on these guys up ahead of him. We've got a few comments coming in.
Oh, somebody's gone off in the back.
Keegan Welsh saying he's drunk driving now. Jamie Brazier saying that needs to be your intro. Dun dun dun.
Just have a intro with DJ Phil sitting on the side. just about wee animation and there's a guy in the car just walking back slowly with a beer bottle.
We absolutely love DJ Phil, and if you guys didn't already know, DJ Phil is actually a radio presenter in his spare time. He presents for Radio Serene. He puts on some absolute bangers over there, so if you guys haven't already checked that out, make sure you do. Phil, drop a comment in the YouTube comment section when you get a chance, mate. I don't know if you're listening, but maybe when you come into the pits or at the end of the race possibly, just drop your YouTube name or link to Radio Serene in the comments, and we'll make sure that we promote that as much as we can. We absolutely love you, Phil. Always out on the track, always giving the respect to the other guys as well. So great to have you with us tonight, Phil, as always. As we're seeing a few comments coming in from Simplay and Keegan saying, get the tunes on. Sorry boys, we're not using OBS tonight, we're using PlayStation Stream, so if we were to get music on, it would be played down the mic in a very irritating and unprofessional manner, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to do that tonight, which is a shame.
Oh! Nando just had a major collision with the wall.
Ian, are you able... tell me if this is cheeky. I want you to read that last comment because it's not going to sound as good if I read it. Because you're Scottish, it's going to sound good if you read it. Please.
Oh, for God's sake, let me get to the
Please.
stream.
Keegan Welsh's comment, please. I just want you to read it. It sounds better coming from you than it will from me. Phil's got his tunes on, says Jamie Brazier. I think so, Jamie.
I bought a bucket and a Sony radio. Really?
I just love that. Keegan's Scottish himself though, so it's not.
This is the point.
Still,
God damn it, Keegan! Why you got to do that to me?
To be fair, it was me. It wasn't Keegs' fault.
Oh, he's the one that fucking bananas.
That's true. Very true.
Well, it's part of your fault tonight.
Anyway, we've still got an Orthodox lead in this race. He's still leading by 4.5 seconds at the moment. Ben Parkey was in 2/10 of a second of him last time around, but what happened to Fury? Has he pitted? He must have pitted. He must have been in, surely.
I'm trying to look back at the stream here.
Nah, he must have been in. He can't have not pitted. There's no way. There is no way. Let's have a look. Yeah, he did. He came in on the end of lap 7. Oh no, the end of lap 8. or the end of lap. Yeah, no, wait, the end of lap 8 he came in. I'm just looking at the stream 2 minutes ago, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds ago. Yeah, so Fury has been in to observe his mandatory pit stop, guys. So don't worry. I know that Ian's trying to already write up some allegations of cheating on Fury's behalf, but no, Ian, I've got proof that he changed his. I've got proof he came in because look at his headlights. He's got 2 working headlights now. He only had 1 before, so he's definitely been in.
Better not have them on. Oh my God.
He's only doing it to demonstrate that he's got 2 working headlights now. He fixed the other one. He fixed the other one, mate. He's just showing you. He's just showing you that he fixed his headlight. That's all. He's just happy. You can't blame the boy. Come on.
He's got freaking 6 headlights now. He's got 6 balls per freaking side. Plus 2 at the 4 at the back. Oh, I'm gonna ram those balls up your hole, boy.
Brilliant stuff from Fury tonight, driving absolutely fantastically and showing off that he has now got 6 working headlights on that car, technically, rather than just 2.
Find up in the hospital, who gets who's paying the bill?
To be fair, mate, we've got the NHS, so yeah, we've got to worry about that.
Well, you could pay for that, you could pay for my transport there then, and back.
Very true. What is it? What? £5.
What was it, like 40 quid?
Oh, bloody hell. I mean, goodness me, sorry. That's what I meant to say.
And that's just there. That's no getting back as well. That's just one way.
Ah, you can get a cab on the way back.
That's what I'm saying. That's for the cab.
Yeah, true. I wonder what would cost more, an ambulance ride or a cab trip. I suppose the ambulance would probably cost more due to the service.
I don't know.
It's a difficult one. But while we debate over the varying costs of ambulance and cab trips, we're currently watching Maze Gamer here, closing up on the back of Smokey Devil here. Maze Gamer's lapping 2 seconds faster than Smokey, so surely this is going to be a bit of a routine pass for Maze Gamer, unless Smokey makes a fight of this one. Oh, as I say that!
Oh no! You had to say it.
I just did, didn't I? I had to tempt fate. I had to put the pressure on him. It looks like Maze Gamer is now going to fall back, because you know how much power we have in this commentary box here, and you know that if I say something, it goes and happens.
We really need a natural beat button.
I think that Unorthodox is about to crash here. Guaranteed, 100%. No, he's about to crash. He will, trust me, watch.
I think Stuart's going to go back to the ISS.
But Unorthodox is currently driving a great race. Hopefully he's not listening to the stream, because if he is, then he is listening to the stream. He is. The pressure's on now, boy. The pressure's on. What's going to happen? He's got 6.5 seconds back to this man, Ben Parkey. These guys currently leaping in the 1:54s in this race. Richie and Ugbot having made their mandatory pit stops a long way back behind. It looks like Richie going a little bit loose there. In fact, Richie hasn't been in for his pit stop. Oh my goodness. That means that he's coming in again, or not again, this is his first pit stop. I can't believe this. Richie is coming into the pits for some tyres, I would, or not tyres, but for his mandatory pit stop, I would assume. So that's really Stugbar into some clean air now, into P3.
Oh, hold on, I'm listening to the team radio. It looks like his drink's bag of tequila ran out. Yeah.
Oh no. So it looks like Richie there getting a refueling of some special Mexican spirits, and he's up and on his way here, on his way out of the pit lane. So hopefully he's not heaving with the amount of tequila that he's been undertaking there in that cockpit, because I know it can get a bit overwhelming. It's honestly surprising he is still going and still able to coherently drive himself to the end of the pit lane. We'll see what he's like once he's out on the racetrack. Hopefully he's not a danger to himself and others as he comes out in the middle of some traffic. Yeah, it looked like it was almost a massive aircraft crash there between Fury and Richie, but thankfully no harm done. So Fury has just come out just ahead of Richie here on the track. We believe that Fury's already been in for his mandatory pit stop, so Fury already making some gains here. No, he definitely has, because remember he had 1 headlight before and now he has 2.
So
he has to have been in. No, trust me, he went in. No, trust me, he definitely went in. 100%.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
100%. Anyway, we've got Jay. Oh, hold on, we got a couple of comments. Oh, what's this? So we got Fury Grandad saying he had to get his lights fixed. Keegan saying pay for the fuel. Keegan Welsh, where are you going? 9 wells? Hey?
What?
Hey? What? Simplay Motorsport saying it's £6.99 a gallon. Keegan Welsh saying he had a wee taste of that wall. Sorry, that was my really bad Scottish accent there. I'm sorry, Ian.
Yeah, that was bad. Man,
He had a wee taste of that wall.
Yeah, the wee taste of the wall, man.
He had a wee taste of the wall. Who's chilling Andy neat style? He's on the Corona, says Keegan Welsh. Joe Fraser saying we forgot. Oh jeez, my headphones just fell off, guys. Sorry.
One job. Come on.
Mate, you know how hard it is to keep those headphones balanced on such a big, swelling, oversized head as this. Honestly, mate, it's not easy. Trust me. Trust me.
And trust me, the size of the skull does not represent the size of the brain either. No offense.
You know, it's an actual fact, right? That the males, the base of the male skull actually gets wider and wider as you get older. That's a fact. The temple, like the forehead, basically gets wider and wider as you get older. So pretty much we're just getting more and more big-headed as we get older. It's weird, isn't it?
Explain a lot.
It's kind of mad. Keegan Welsh saying, please don't do that accent again, Andy.
Thank you.
Matthew Duffin saying, try the Welsh accent. Okay, let me just get into the mindset. Hold on, let me just get into the.
God, man, that's gonna hurt my ears.
Let me just get into the. I need to think of something to say first, and then know what I'm going to say before I say it, and I can actually do this. Hold on.
Matt, please give him a line of dialogue to say.
Yeah, Matt, just write a sentence for me to say. Go on, that's easier.
You basically say something in my accent, you get to say something in the Welsh accent, and you can
No, I mean, it's good.
Yourself.
Yeah, no, it's good, I can do it. Welsh is harder, you see, because Welsh is kind of... It's more similar to English than Scottish is. That's why it's harder for me to do. Because Scottish is very different to English. There's quite a big difference, whereas Welsh, it's not as off-centre, if that makes sense. So, for me, it's kind of harder to get, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever tried to speak Scottish Gaelic?
And are you trying to give me an aneurysm now, here?
Trust me, when you see it written down, it looks nothing like English.
Okay. Can you speak Gaelic as a matter of interest?
Nah.
Fair dues.
Unfortunately, I'm going to go to college and start learning it though.
Hey, I mean, I respect the hustle. That's fair play. We're just seeing a comment coming in from Fury's Grandad saying, "Careful, Andy. My wife is Welsh." Fury's Grandad, I dearly hope that she's not listening to this then, because I'm about to attempt. I'm about to attempt social suicide here, Fury's Grandad. So please, if your wife is listening, please mute the stream. Please. There we go. So, hold on. Wait, Simply Motorsport says, "There you go, Andy. Well, you haven't given me anything to say." All right, here we go. Now I'm going to say what Keegs put. My head's supposed to be 40 meters wide. No, see, that's my Welsh accent. That was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
My head's about to be 40 meters wide.
That sounds more Scottish than Welsh.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't. No.
It sounds like a wee Nedish accent.
Stop it. It sounded nothing like Matt. You see, I can't do Matt's. I can't do Matt's accent. That was more of a old lady's accent, if anything. That was just more of a Welsh old lady. Oh no, I know the name of this, mate. I know the name of this. It's Clan. It's Clan go goch, isn't it? It's something go goch. I remember because I've actually been there and I took a photo of myself stood in front of that. That's a mad train station. I mean, it's a mad name. Full stop. Sounded Irish to me, says Fury's Grand. Oh no. No, I can actually do a really good Irish accent, but the problem is I can't do it without swearing. I can't do it without swearing. Every time I do an Irish accent, I end up swearing. got the end right.
Can you try and say what happened?
What's that? I guess I know. Fuck. I can't. I mean, goodness me, I can't. I can't do that. Sorry, it's not happening.
Do I tell you what it says?
I'm Scottish. I'm used to it.
No, Andy, please stop.
No,
Andy, stop, please.
No, Andy, please stop.
That's what it. That's what.
You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me, man.
I just did. Yeah,
I just did, man.
Well, looks like Matt's gamer has picked up a 1 second penalty.
You wee little fanny.
I'll kick your wee fanny.
Do a Geordie accent.
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not going to do a Geordie accent. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Asking is it Scottish or are you talking
It's
something
that
else?
Scottish. God's sake. I'm not the way it's this once upon a time did actually start out as an LMP2 stream around Road America. It's become something completely different, but hey, let's roll with the punches.
These guys,
let's roll with the
punches.
punches.
Guys are, racing their hearts out.
That's really bad, Andy. No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you, Kerry Panda. Thank you.
No.
Yes.
Alright, I'll take it on the chin.
Yes, you better.
Andy needs a new YouTube channel where all he does is accents. I'm gonna stop. I'm really gonna stop because this is actually no. I can't take this anymore. No. It's not. I don't care, but you know, I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. I'm fine. Do these words in a Geordie accent. Pooper scooper roller coaster Kawasaki. Pooper scooper roller coaster Kawasaki. Thing is when I do other accents, it works better when I swear. Swear words work really good when I'm doing other accents because it kind of feels like I can kind of jump outside of myself for a moment. But you know, oh, it's mad.
Oh, hold on, I'll pause in a second.
What? How did this happen?
I have no idea, but Unorthodox is a minute behind.
Unorthodox has been into the pits, right?
Is ran away with.
What's happened to Unorthodox? We don't know what's happened to Unorthodox here, ladies and gentlemen, but he appears to have dropped some considerable amount of time here to the race leader Ben Parkey. We didn't catch what happened there.
I think I may have a theory. Maybe it was in the pits getting glass removed from his eye because he didn't turn his fucking lights off.
I mean... Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! He's almost lost it! And he just about gathers it together, but that was a close call there for Unorthodox. I mean, maybe he's been listening to the stream and couldn't concentrate.
Maybe that happened too much.
Yeah. I don't know.
But Fury,
you can definitely tell. I tell you what, you can definitely tell that Ben Parkey wasn't listening to the stream. Can't you? You can just tell who's listening to it and who isn't, can't you really? I mean, you got Ben Parkey just plugging away. When he watches this back, he's probably going to be sat there thinking, what the hell? They didn't even talk about me once. And it looks like Civic's actually in the pits here, guys. He's bringing it in for his mandatory pit stop. 8 laps left to go in this race. 125 comments on this stream. Absolute madness here.
One person I do want to talk about, and it is Fury. He's done well from the beginning of the race.
Anyway, for everyone watching, Ben is leading the race.
But in all seriousness, Fury, he's had a fantastic race. He's came up, done well.
Boys.
In the top 3 for the first part of the race.
Boys. Boys, I can do a 6-house accent. Now you mention it, Jimmy Brazier. I can redeem myself here. Alright, here we go. My vote for this race has got to go to Ben Parkey, mate. Honestly, he's the best driver out there. He really is. He's a class of the field. He knows what he's doing. He can drive that car like it's on the rails. Honestly, he's my favourite driver.
That sounded more like West Yorkshire.
Oh, shut up, you! No! I thought I was good!
That's...
Oh, mate, you're kidding me! You're kidding me! No.
Is that what you were trying?
No, I'm going outside and I'm digging a hole in my garden. God. Jesus. Oh, no.
Is that what you were trying for?
What is this Welsh? No, Keegs, no! It's not! It's meant to be Scouse. Do Essex, says Keegan Welsh.
Don't even bother. My accent is the worst in the country.
No, because it's too similar to mine anyway, so it's easy.
Yeah, sounds stupid.
No, Essex is too similar to London, so there's no point.
Yeah. But right, back to the race.
DJ Phil is parked up again. Oh no,
looks like, we're supposed to be doing.
Looks like DJ Phil is out of this one, ladies and gentlemen. He's currently 4 laps down on the leader. Ben Parkey seems to have... Well, he's got 55.6 litres of fuel left in the car. But he's ultimately called it a day. A little bit prematurely on this one. Away on walk, says Keegan Welsh. He's getting a bucket again. Brilliant from Keegs.
I swear to that, mate, that's it. Everybody fucking stay silent and stop distracting this guy, right? Fuck. But one person I really do want to talk about in all seriousness
tonight. We're killing ourselves. We honestly, we are.
Yeah.
We are. We're
Fury, he came up to third at the beginning of the race. He went down all the way down to the bottom for his pit. Now he's came back all the way up to 5th. Given how stretched out this field is, that is an achievement of its own.
Do you know what's going to happen? I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning, I'm going to watch this stream back and I'm going to think, what were we doing? What the hell have we just done? Like, honestly, it's... Oh god.
Why is there fireworks going on outside? Have I missed a few weeks and it's already Guy Fawkes night or something?
To be fair, people always get hyped for Guy Fawkes. I mean, as soon as it hits October nowadays, people are just letting off fireworks in the gardens, in the parks, all sorts, you know. Nutters, mate. Absolute nutters.
But that's it. I'm putting Matt and Keegan on a 10-minute timeout, not a physical one, but a mental one right now. You're not allowed to talk in the chat for 10 minutes, right? But hopefully by then the race will be over.
Happy Halloween, says Simplay Motorsport. Yes, happy Halloween to everybody. Let us know
happy spooky season.
What sweets you got, if you're tricky or treating. If you're not, then what are you doing?
Sitting here watching us, be a couple of fannies.
Yeah, true, absolutely. I don't know, I'm just too tired to take anything seriously tonight. That's the thing. I've basically gone into it. I've selected a different mode, which is where I'm not tired anymore. I actually become the opposite of tired, and I know that I'm tired, but I just...
You just want to screw about?
No, I know that I'm tired. I know that I'm tired, but I don't feel tired. Do you ever get that?
Yeah.
Where like you know that you know you're tired because you feel like you're skipping frames. It's like everything around you seems to be moving faster.
Yeah,
everything around you.
Tired, but your body isn't.
Yeah, it's like everything around you speeds up.
Yeah.
So you know that you're tired because you know that you're skipping frames. You know you're zoning out. But
yeah,
I get this all the time. You know, I get this like just in everyday life, not just when I'm sat here commentating, and you know, I just get it all over the place, man. I feel like I'm constantly zoning out, falling asleep. Someone even said to me once that they said to me, you're literally asleep. You're walking around asleep, and I was like, I can't be. That's you know, that's complete rubbish. I'm wide awake, but it actually kind of makes sense, you know.
Yeah, it's like with me the other day there, like, I was just relaxing on my bed watching YouTube on the PlayStation, and next minute I know I'm waking up and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Hell, last time I checked it was only 8 o'clock at night.
Time just seems to skip by. It's like, where did that go?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird, guys. But anyway, it is. But the Flying Dutchman is in the pits anyway, so he's coming in for his mandatory pit stop. That's going to release Unorthodox up into P2. I don't know if Ogbar's going to hold on to that podium spot once he comes out of the pits. You can just see there we've got Smoky Devil coming up the hill, and Ogbar's just coming towards the end of the pit lane now.
That is still a long way off the end. Fury's going to jump him.
Yeah, looks like Fury's going to come by as well up into 4th. We've got Bethany and Duffin saying hello everybody, welcome along Bethany, good to have you with us on the stream. That is Simplay Motorsport's wife there, Simplay Motorsport, if you didn't already know, guys, is actually Matthew Duffin, one of our regular commentators here, and owner of Simplay Motorsport, in case you hadn't figured that one out for yourselves. And he is, he's just mentioned there, has been piloted. He's just piloting now, mate. I'm joking, Matt. Bit of a typo there from Simplay Motorsport. I imagine he meant pitting, and Ben Parky's just stopping into the box now. It looks like he's up and away though. So Unorthodox is gonna. Unorthodox is way behind actually.
Yeah, it is.
Cheer.
Has Smokey Devil been in for his pit yet, do you know?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's coming in now. Oh wait, where is he?
No, Smokey's at the back end of the track.
Has he been in yet? I'm sure he has.
Is it that's watching been able to tell us if Smokey Deville's been in yet, because we've been too preoccupied.
I think so, yeah. So at the moment we've got Fury trying to fend off Oakbar at the moment in battle for 4th and 5th places. We've got Keegs there saying he has 8 litres in the tank. Oh no!
Yeah, Smokey Devil has 8 litres left.
That's a ticking time bomb, yeah. Very well pointed out, Keegs, actually. Glad that you're on the ball tonight, because myself and my good friend Iain here are very much not. So, great stuff there. Thank you, Keegs.
And X-Mark only has 7.1 as well. And he's been in for his pit.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a little bit like... Oh, it's 24 laps, so we got 4 laps left to go. X-Mart is going to be very close on fuel, actually. He will need to come in at some point over these last couple of laps. But the question is...
have to come in just now.
Yeah, would it be now on the next one? It looks like he's just popping in now, so there we go. Slowing it down to 37 miles an hour. X-Mart's into the box. Keegan Welsh there saying good bit of fuel control there. Well, yeah, unfortunately not the best there, Keegs. But Ben Parky, I can't believe the lead he's got out the front. 32 seconds he has got over Unorthodox.
That's after his pit.
That is after his pit. So I don't know where Unorthodox lost all that time. We were so busy doing accents and talking about tequila and Bucky and whiskey and cigarettes. And all sorts. We didn't even get to see what happened with Unorthodox. So goodness only knows. But he would have dropped 5 points to Ben Parky in his championship campaign. So we're not sure. But in reference, obviously, Simplay Motorsport, Matthew Duffin did mention in the comments, has been pitted. And obviously at that point he was just coming in. At that point he had a minute of a lead over the rest. But that went down to 30 seconds. He heard you do accents and span probably. No!
Hey, my accents are that bad.
Yeah, you meant yours, yeah. Wait, Iain, you know what? Let me play the reverse switch here. You need to do my accent now. No, do my accent. Do my accent. No, do my accent. No, do my accent.
I cannot do an English accent.
If you don't do it, you're a pussy. You have to do my accent. No excuses.
You can't say that to your fellow staff member.
No. Next word out of your mouth is an English accent. Well, it looks like Ian's left the call, guys, so that is that then. We've got Ben Parky here, 2.5 laps from the end of the race. Are you gonna? No, boo!
I genuinely can't do it. I cannot do any other accent than my own, honestly. Who's that off?
I think that is. Who's that? Is that must be Civic, surely, or is it Ratchet Ass? No, it's Ratchet. No,
hold on.
No, it's Civic. No, it's...
no, sorry.
No, it's Civic. No, it's Ratchet Ass. Yeah. No, it's not Ratchet Ass. It can't be. Who is it? Yeah, it is.
It's DJ Phil.
Oh, it's DJ Phil. So DJ Phil has got the car going once again. We had heard rumours that he had to actually stopped out on track to... What was it, Keegs? What did he stop to do?
I think he went to sign some autographs, have a quick drink of Bucky, and have a joint.
Yeah,
but he didn't have enough time to finish it, so he decided, fuck it, just drive and smoke.
That was it, yeah, that was exactly it. As we see, got a couple of comments coming in. Laura Sage here in the comments saying, come on Smokey Devil. Smokey Devil currently down in 7th at the moment. Laura not having the best of outings here in this race, but he's had some good battles, and it looks like he's all over the back of Mace Gamer here in the battle for that 6th spot, but at the moment he can't quite get it around him. But these guys coming under the Corvette bridge at the moment. Smoky Devil just sticking to the back of Mace Gamer, but I think Mace Gamer might have actually made the move on him on that previous lap, because he is pulling away now. But still some good points for Smoky Devil in this one. 7th place is still some decent.
Fury is closing that gap to Rick. Richie, sorry. He's closing the gap to Richie, sorry. So
absolutely,
that's
yes.
A developing battle.
Yeah, certainly. So Richard III is currently losing time to Fury at this point. Sorry, Richie, I mean. Yeah, he's lapping in the 1:56 on the last time around. Let's see what he's doing this time. Richie does a 1:55. Let's see what Fury does. A 2:04 last time from Fury. So he must have
some major developments. We're going to have to red flag the race due to the cannabis being found in DJ Phil's cockpit. He's been pulled over by the fuzz.
Oh no. Well, actually, we've just heard reports that DJ Phil is to be awarded the race victory plus the bonus point for fastest lap due to having been found with illegal narcotics inside his cockpit. So DJ Phil, your race winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, gets the maximum of 35 points plus a big trophy and a pat on the back. And also, word has it that he's been awarded some special edibles in the shape of some fudge brownies. So good on him. Keegan Welsh saying he's got the police on him right now. He's on the run.
Well, I believe the car behind him is it's a black and white.
Yeah, he has indeed.
It makes sense.
Having said that, though, I think what colour are police cars? I don't even know. I couldn't even.
In America, they're black and white, but over here they're
the blue, yellow, and white. Blue, yellow, and white, isn't it?
I think they have a bit. They have a bit of fluorescent yellow on it, yeah.
Yeah, blue, yellow, and white. That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keegan Welsh says, "Oh, his jaw will be swinging after those brownies." No, Keegan, that's not weed. That's a little thing called ecstasy, which you probably don't know about yet. Well, I'll stop talking now because I need to stop. I'm actually killing.
Yeah, I think our knowledge of that kind of area is a bit too much for the young viewers.
I think. Sorry, I didn't say anything there. I do apologise. Didn't say anything at all.
We'll just go back. We'll go to the Men in Black, facility and grab the weed deneuralizer.
Oh, Keegs knows it all already. Fair enough. No worries then. Carry on. Alright, so Ben Parkey currently coming around the last few corners here of this race. He's lapping in the 1:56s. Nobody could match this man tonight. Fury, Ugbar and Orthodox were all capable of bringing the fight to him, but they couldn't match the consistency of him at all. And Ben Parkey just coming through the final few corners now. What a drive it has been from him today, Ian.
Oh, he's put on a fantastic show very much, like the sprint race. He's just put everything behind him. He's found his braking points, he's found his turn-in points, and he's just drove away with it. He's just, he's put the foot down and not looked back.
Yeah, he absolutely has. So Ben Parkey coming over the line to take the feature race here at Road America. What a fantastic drive! A little bit of showboating as he goes over the line there, but he gets
a multi-million-dollar car.
Absolutely, yeah. He will certainly be getting an invoice from his team after that one, and possibly the stewards there, because there'll be a lengthy clean-up for the marshals after that. So Ben Parkey, the race winner here in his first round. So he takes the double tonight, I think. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, took the sprint and feature races. So he's obviously playing catch-up after missing the first round at Spa. Sorry, Ian.
And some fantastic fuel management as well. He managed to finish the race with 8 litres left.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic here. Unorthodox running with the same amount of fuel in his car. So he comes over to complete, well, the race in second place. Flash the lights there as he crosses the line. Good performance there from Dan.
I do believe if the race was on a little bit earlier on, or a little bit longer, that I think that Ugbar would have had a good chance of coming up with caught behind Ben Parkey, because Ugbar was lapping roughly about the same time as Ben Parkey, so he was.
Yeah, he was, absolutely. See Richie coming over the line in 4th place there. Fury will follow him in 5th. And we're just seeing a comment there from Keegan Welsh saying, "Rest in peace, Ben. He sadly passed away when winning the LMP2 race at Road America."
looks like we have a message from Dan Davis, but it looks like he's put on the wrong tires during his mandatory pit stop.
Oh no, that is gutting there for Dan. Very unfortunate there. BT saying great race, fellas. Absolutely, BT. Really enjoyed that one, and it was thoroughly enjoyable commentating on that. I'll watch this back tomorrow and be full of regret for my actions. But in the heat of the moment, it was all good fun. And we see Civic coming over the line.
I've just had a message there from DJ Phil during the time that we assumed that he was up signing autographs, having a drink and having a joint. It turns out his TV was actually turning off and he couldn't find the TV remote. Oh god.
Keegan, oh my god, DJ Phil has bloodshot eyes while listening to the Venga Boys on his Sony radio. Oh god.
Oh god.
This has been without a doubt one of the funniest streams we've ever done here at Motive Racing. A little different, yeah. Something a little bit different. I'm really truly sorry to anybody who's watched this expecting to see a serious sim racing stream tonight. I really hope that we covered every angle and that we did give those who wanted to see a race what they wanted. I really do hope that it wasn't all, messing about. I really did enjoy having a bit of a laugh on this one anyway, but big thank you to everybody who joined us on the stream tonight, who commented and liked this video. Thank you to all the drivers for giving us the action as always, and to Ugbar for coordinating, hosting, and also for the fact that he set up our GT3 room earlier on. Big shout out to Ugbar, the coordinator for this league, because he also hosted the GT3s earlier on when I asked him a bit last minute if he could set up the lobby. Massive congratulations to our admin there. Thank you, Ian, for joining me in the box and for making this as entertaining as it was.
Of course, I wasn't having the best of days before this, so it was definitely something I was looking forward to.
Well, glad we could lighten the mood there, mate. But big congratulations to Ben Parkey on a dominant victory in that feature race. A couple of comments coming in before we get off, so we're just going to read these out. Keeg saying, absolute legend, DJ Fillers. Seriously, what does that word mean? You shouldn't use words you don't mean, Keeg. Legend means you're just a legend, isn't it?
No, it was talking about serious, as in that you said, about having a serious stream.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. No. I understand what you mean now. No, yeah. Serious. I don't know. Serious. It just means boring, doesn't it?
I really don't know.
I think.
Yeah,
does it mean boring?
I think that's just. Yeah, I think it just means follow the rules and don't be a
I think it means boring, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, Fury said this stream has been an eventful one. Oh, absolutely. Simple Motorsport saying bring on comms tomorrow. Absolutely, Matt. I can't wait to see you in the comments, commentary for tomorrow night's touring cars. Dan Davis saying do a Cornish accent. Oh no.
I don't know what that sounds like.
No, I know what it sounds like, but I'm just gonna make it even more. I've already done that. I've already done that. It makes no difference now. I can't even think of anything to say. Jeez, Keegs, you've got family across the whole of the UK, man. You live in Scotland, you've got family in Cornwall.
I've got family in Canada, England, fucking, Australia, Germany, Russia, everywhere.
Just Russia?
Ah?
Oh my god. Blimey. I actually don't know what to say. I'm actually lost. Wow, really?
Oh yeah. It would explain my resistance to the cold.
What, because of the Cold War?
It would not explain why I don't like drink.
Yeah, that makes no sense, mate. That's really confusing. But Dan Davis is saying I'm from Cornwall. To be fair, I mean I'm actually surprised, Dan. But I suppose, well no, actually you sound like somebody else that I know from Cornwall, who we're not going to mention. But Simple Motorsport saying Middle East, he has some family apparently. Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, oh, Keegan's got some family in East Midlands. Okay, cool. So that's what, Leicester sort of area, I suppose. But there we go then, guys. Anyway, I think we're going to call it a day because otherwise I'm going to be sat here reading. Oh mate, we need to stop reading these comments because otherwise we're going to be here all night. We're just going to be sat here, you know, just posting your comments. We'll just read them out and answer your questions, guys. This has turned into a Q&A session tonight on Motive Racing.
If there's one thing that I can guarantee, that once YouTube review this stream, we're definitely not getting monetized.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. No. This has gone horribly wrong.
Right.
Keeg says, how's your day going? Well, it was... To be fair, Keeg, I mean, my day's been alright. Yeah, it's been not too bad, you know. I've been tired I was tired when I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, and to be fair, I haven't slept since then, so I'm beyond tired, and I'm now at the point where I just don't, you know, I just don't care.
You want your pizza?
I want my pizza. My pizza's, I can smell it. It's at my door. It's arrived. I think someone in my family's opened the door and put it in the hallway because I can definitely smell pizza. So,
oh, what is that, Domino's?
It's Farmhouse.
What the hell is that?
Mate, you don't have Farmhouse pizza up there, serious?
No, the only big pizza chain we have up here is
oh my god, somebody's setting off fireworks, I'm not even joking. Oh my god.
Oh, they're setting them off up here.
2 doors away, 2 doors away, literally 2 doors away. That someone's setting off fireworks, I'm not even joking. Can you hear it? Listen. Let me open the window. Hold on. Wait. I think they stopped. I think they stopped.
Perfect timing.
Oh, they stopped. I was just gonna get. Oh, I was gonna get that on the stream as well.
Yeah, to answer your question, Iain, it was Ben Parker that won the race for both of them.
Yeah, so I bet you as soon as the stream ends, they'll start going off again. But regardless, guys. Anyway, we're gonna get off now before we cover ourselves in. There we go. We've reached 200 comments. So we've reached our target here, guys. 200 comments on one stream. Absolutely unbelievable. Big thank you to everybody who watched this stream. Drop a like on this video, subscribe to the Motive Racing channel, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because there won't be any stream for ACC tomorrow because I'm not around. So... Aww. I know. I know. Boo. Andy, you're rubbish. You're useless. You never do anything.
Well, anyway, folks, thank you very much for joining us tonight and providing us with endless entertainment.
Absolutely.
So we'll definitely see you tomorrow, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
100%. See you guys.